Hi, Iris, and hello, everyone. I'm Caitlin Lee, and I am excited to be a part of Iris's honoring tribe of evolving geniuses. Iris, I am so excited to congratulate you for your many successes, and I'm super excited that you are choosing to give away all four of your uplifting appreciation event programs to empower single mothers and others. Iris, you must be thrilled about offering these gifts. How amazingly generous of you. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. I appreciate that. And hello, everyone. Yes, I'm very excited. I really feel like I have so many wonderful things to offer. And as you know, it takes a tribe to be able
Definitely.
to do all of the fabulous things that I have created. Um, I just want to say real quickly that one of the reasons that I want to do this is because I live in the beautiful mountains of Oak Ridge, Oregon. And I live in a very beautiful place, and I'm very happy to be semi-retired. And so I am excited to take all of my experience with event entertainment, with creating these wonderful programs, and I'm ready to call in the youthful beauty, the techie smart kids, and let them be center stage with all of my wonderful things I've created. I've been there and done that, and I loved it. You know, there's nothing like getting all dressed up and, wearing formal attire and my favorite costume jewelry and showing up for events. And as I've worked for quite a few rich and famous people over the years. I've done parties for people like Demi Moore and Bruce Willis and the Dreyfuses and, many others over time, many schools, Delta Airlines. I've got a whole list of wonderful people.
You are so fabulous. You know what? I'm so grateful to share this with my audience, your audience, and just so grateful to be here with you today, sharing this beautiful gift you are offering the world. I'd really like to share with you the ad you are placing to draw the supporters and sponsors to make giving away your uplifting events program a reality for so many. I so love your ideas and intentions. So can you dive into that a little bit more?
I'm just going to go ahead and read the wonderful ad that I'm putting out there.
Yay.
It says, Oprah Empowered Benefactress, which is me, which is all of you. Please help me promote and give away my 4 uplifting entertainment event programs. My intention is to mentor single mothers as entertainers, having lucrative home-based businesses. Please email me for a short video, mentor@anonymousexpressions.com.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. You have such unique, innovative ideas. And first, Iris, I'd really like for you to share what caused you to put out this amazing ad. It tells a lot about where you are at and during these milestone moments of your life, because what you've created and how you wish to share it are so fascinating and inspiring to me.
Well, thank you. As I mentioned, I'm living in rural beautifulness. I am ready to semi-retire. And what I know is that my place now is to mentor, to absolutely continue to inspire and encourage and bring all of these beautiful, youthful people in here to make my programs a reality and nurture these guys along the way. It's a grandma thing. It's a mommy thing. I'm really excited about that. So, that's the core of what I'm endeavoring to do, is to bring forth the tribe of people who will assist me in putting it out there to the world. And first of all, I want to honor some of my heroes. Oprah Winfrey. Who doesn't
Beautiful.
honor and love Oprah? I mean, Oprah has been in my life, my entire adult life. And I totally honor her leadership, her generosity, her fascination with educational pursuits. And I love all of my heroes, she and Jon Stewart and people like Yanni, how they honor their guests. I think really has also helped me, even if it was unconscious for a long time, to know the importance, excuse me, and the joy of honoring your people.
Absolutely.
And she is just amazing to me. I mean, of course I cry when all the teachers get cards. Of course I've been there with her, and she has inspired every community education class I've ever taught. So one of the things about me in terms of my background, one of my primary passions has been not only doing palmistry and intuitive readings and event entertainment, I also have taught a million community education classes. I am a lifelong learner. So I learn these things and I can't wait to teach them and share them. I've taught palmistry, Mayan astrology, handwriting analysis, forgiveness. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And so I'd like to take my love of creating classes and events, and I feel like I have come up with the creme de la creme. And all my life, I promise you, all my adult life, my whole thing has been, if I could create just one perfect thing that would rock Oprah's world, a wonderful program that she would go, oh, girlfriend, that is absolutely fabulous. Either a product and a service or both together. And I feel like I have finally honestly created that. And then here's the amazing part before we get more into it. True confessions of Iris. She showed up in my dream space, and she has over time. Of course she has. But she showed up recently as I'm like, my visionary stick shift is like stuck in high gear because I have all of these things and there's no way that I can do them without a tribe. She showed up and said, what would you do if failure was impossible? And I got up in the morning and I went for a walk in the woods and I thought about it. And I thought, I would call you in, girlfriend. I would call you and some of your other Oprah angels who would love to be part of my tribe in bringing these things to fruition.
Beautiful.
And that really touches my heart. And then I'm out walking and I swear I hear her in my head going, I love your poem about honoring builds a circle of nobility. I think she gets the whole honoring thing as I've honored her and I felt her be the wind beneath my wings like so many women have. And so I'm going to call Oprah in. I am going to get over, my doubts and my silly stuff and call in my tribe because I know the power of what I have created. And I know that having these appreciation events that are basically good for all occasions is a really wonderful thing. And as you know, Caitlin, honoring people is really my thing. And that is the foundation of all the work that I do.
It's such a beautiful gift that you offer. And especially, I think we've discussed this before, but now more than any time in the world, it's so deeply necessary as we're building the structures and the foundations of our society. And to build it with that honor and that love and integrity is so beautiful. And, when you talk about Oprah, I see so many similarities and parallels between the two of you, like just how inspirational, how beautiful, how empowering that you are a guide, a mentor, and you selflessly, generously give to all. It's just, I can see why you love her so much because she is a reflection of your soul, and I can see why she showed up in your dreams. So I'm so excited to be a part of this journey with you and get this out there because it is such a gift. And you reflect Oprah in so many ways. So I'm honored to be in this presence of you and to share this with everyone. So
thank you. Well, and for me, personal and spiritual growth has been what I've been all about. All of the classes that I've taught, all the classes that I've created, excuse me, all of the readings I've done for event entertainment. And as we talked about previously, I discovered that I was really good at honoring people, at picking out through my palmistry consultations and my event entertainment. That's why I was so popular, is because I was so good at honoring people.
yes.
And so what I'd like to do is I'd like to just read the little press release I wrote about my Evolving Genius Awards ceremony, just to have it concise, to the point, so that we can move on and talk about the tribe and what I'm wanting from my tribe to help me create.
Absolutely. Amen.
It says Evolving Genius Awards brings clean comedy to events. As a seasoned event entertainer for over 30 years, Grandma Iris Barrett, that would be me, now unveiling her newest uplifting comedy program for events. Evolving Genius Awards ceremony brings mystery, interpersonal honoring, music, majesty, poetry, and laughter to create uplifting events. Being as fun as I am, we have to have all those things. And I love it because it's clean comedy. It's honoring family events, serve ages 8 and up, focusing on the thrill of honoring others and being honored with meaningful, poetic Nobility Awards. Nobility Awards, I have 22, include awards like Childlike Wonder, Lovable Laughter, I love it. Elegant enchantress, free spirit, honorary caregiver, loving kindness, gifted and talented child, humanitarian hero, and many others, as you know.
Yes.
Being honored, excuse me, being honored and genuinely honoring others deepens our sense of belonging and builds self-esteem too. Laughing at ourselves is priceless.
Absolutely.
The hilarious Drama Queen of the Universe Award brings clean, family-friendly humor that everyone can relate to.
Beautiful.
Everyone walks the red carpet to uplifting music, receives their Nobility of Honor Award, and gives a short gratitude speech to thrilling applause. Everyone gets to be honored and applauded, which is so important.
It's so important.
It is, truly. And in her more sassy adult version, Grandma Iris has other funny wake-up call awards like Narcissistic Numb-skull, Beneficial Bullshitter, very funny, Mindless Moocher, Passionate Pack Rat, Gossip Monger, very important, Conscientious Couch Potato, and Morbid Martyrdom. Over super funny, poignant, funny, sassy awards to choose from, which is really fun because people can pick the ones that they want. So this clean comedy program for ages 15 to adults is personal growth at its very best, in my experience. Why? Because we all laugh together about the common dysfunctional behaviors that we have in a very non-threatening way. I also have a whole other program, and sometimes I can integrate this depending, but I also have the ability to laugh at what bad habits led up to your Narcissistic Numb-skull or other award, and an inspiring short story of how each genius evolved. So what a concept to, make up and talk about how the Mindless Moocher evolved.
Oh, I love it. And it's bringing light to things that maybe seem a little bit more heavy in such a fun and playful way. So it's such a beautiful and innovative approach to bringing the subconscious to the surface. So I absolutely appreciate that.
Thank you. I knew you would. These funny, imaginative evolution stories plant seeds for healthy actions and awaken humanitarian virtues and possibilities. After funny, sassy comedy comes our grand finale. This brings personal enrichment for all as you select and receive your Nobility of Honor Award that is closest to your heart. Why? Because you get to choose the special award to honor yourself as your own best friend. It all starts inside, right? It's lovely when other people honor you, and it's also important to honor yourself. No one could ever love you more, as you can absolutely know and love and honor yourself. Your Nobility Award is ceremoniously presented. You walk the red carpet to music, majesty, and thrilling applause. You share your short creative acceptance speech, and I've got a great outline for that with a lot of great beginning sentences for people to make it easy. And they receive more exciting applause. So yes, I have templates and wisdom words are provided to write an exceptional acceptance speech. So pretty much anybody can do it. And large groups have the option of choosing to vote for insightful inclinations for their peers rather than give acceptance speeches. This keeps the flow of award presentations moving while honoring your people in another totally fun and inspiring way. So I have 66 examples. They're shared, like, I vote you most likely to be a secret agent for the highest good, or to have the most joyful inner child ever, or to sleep in a coffin just for the experience, or to be a huge blessing in a very interesting disguise. And so it's so fun. It can be like, here is Caitlin Lay, the winner of the Loving Kindness Award, and her peers have voted her most likely to win a Nobel Peace Prize, most likely to win a Poet Laureate Award, and most likely to give her sleeping bag to a homeless person with the roll of toilet paper from her car. So it's really fun. And what I love about those is that I consider them humanitarian because let me tell you about what a visionary is from my own personal experience. And I know that Oprah would get this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Please dive in.
Yeah. So for me, let's see, did I finish this? Let me finish this and I'll talk about what a visionary is. Anyway, I have all those great examples and we can change this program any way you want. This inspiring award ceremony is a perfect appreciation event for clients, employees, volunteers, donors, retirement events, team building, or fundraising. And my keepsake awards and my poignant award-winning poetry are enchanting event gifts. And of course, Oprah would add some other cool gifts or some of Oprah's angels. So people can tell me about their special occasion and their honored guests, their ages, their group size, and I can tailor the event. You can also trust that your honoring others always makes everyone look great, especially you. Honoring other people makes everybody look great.
Everyone. It's so beautiful and universal. I love that about this.
Thank you. So when I talk about my visionary stick shift being stuck in high gear, that's why I need to call in a tribe of helpers. My definition of a visionary, based on my own experience, is one who is inspired and haunted by humanitarian ideals. You know, it's wonderful to be inspired, but then it's like you feel this, you know, your guidance constantly going, hey, what are you going to do about it?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. How are you going to bring this into fruition? How are you going to manifest this into the world universally? Absolutely.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. That's like so incredibly important to me.
That's so beautiful. And you have literally brought this inspiration because you are a visionary, as Oprah brought this visionary idea into fruition and made it a practical and tangible outlet for many. So this is such a beautiful gift that you are offering. Such
I
a
appreciate that.
Yes.
Well, you're so lovely. So that's basically the creme de la creme of the 4 programs that I have. So it can be done like very simply with just the honoring for family members. Okay. With my lovely Honoring Builds a Circle of Nobility poem at the end, which everyone loves. The last event I did, I had this mother that came up to me and said, I have to tell you what I love so much about your program. I said, yes. And she said, I love the way you claim it. And yeah, I do claim it in Honoring Builds a Circle of Nobility from my own experience, the power of honoring people. So we can get to that. So anyway, that's kind of the creme de la creme in terms of what I have created that I'm so incredibly excited about is the Evolving Genius Award Ceremony. So I can do it very simply with honoring for family and close-knit events. I can add a touch of sassy comedy, or we can add a lot of sassy comedy, because as you know, I have a lot of really fun sassy awards, and people have an opportunity to be self-honest. You know?
Absolutely. And yeah, check in with themselves. Absolutely.
And to love only other people themselves. There's a concept, right?
We just need to laugh at ourselves sometimes.
Yes. So I have like a more sassy Evolving Genius Award ceremony. I have a more honoring one. I really think it's the best personal growth stuff I have ever seen because it takes the light and the dark and puts it all together.
Beautiful.
And my other program, which takes a little bit more skill, these are pretty easy for people to learn, the Evolving Genius Awards. I joke that it's great, you know, grandma comedy because, you know, you get to read the awards and present them and it's all written down, which helps. So yes, I want to encourage and support single mothers. It really came to me, single mothers. And, you know, doing event entertainment all these years, I've hired a lot of single mothers, a lot of tarot readers, people to keep people lined up for me. You know, I've loved hiring single mothers as part of my, you know, event entertainment experiences I've had. So that's pretty easy for most people. The other show that I do for large audiences really tells you a lot about me. It's called Ranting of a Psychic Grandmother. It's also the name of one of my books.
Oh, beautiful.
And it is fun because I do rant about the importance of honoring people. I honor people with a Spirit of Compassion award, a Lifelong Learning award. These beautiful awards, I get to honor people on one hand and then just go to the sassy stuff about, you know, the mindless moochers, the religious sermonizers.
That's so beautiful. That is so fun.
And, it's so interesting about these sassy wake-up call awards, because one day, I promise you, I literally had my guidance say to me, the truth is more easily absorbed when created, or when presented in a poetic, sassy award.
That is so funny.
I thought that's so true.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. So I have, a couple different versions of my Evolving Genius Award ceremony. I have Ranting of a Psychic Grandmother, which is really super fun. And that takes a little bit more training, but I can't wait to do some wonderful training videos and mentor these people along. The other program that I do that I want to talk about briefly is Evolving Genius Improv. That is my newest one.
Oh, yes.
And here's the thing. While the award ceremonies take much more of an investment, because I have something like 44 awards between the sassy ones and the nobility ones. So while that takes a little bit more of an investment, the Evolving Genius Improv is very, very simple. And it's super powerful because it brings people's wisdom to the forefront. Very exciting. And I think the government should pay for it, because I see it as a peacemaking tool.
It absolutely is.
So basically, here's what happens is you have some game names that you can choose from, and those are kind of fun. So if it's at, for example, a pub, I have a pub that's kind of interested in doing this. They're tired of trivia. They want something different. So I have these game names. You could be humanitarian hero, poetic justice, eloquently enlightened, honoring dramatist, favorite humble pie, cosmic loving presence, enchanted goddess. I have a whole bunch of them.
I love it.
Word loving wizardry. Let's see, you were the tender tree hugger.
Yes, I was like, where's the tree hugger?
So what's fun is I have these wonderful 66 visionary or humanitarian prompts. Luck of the draw, you pick a number between 1 and 66, and you pick one. And like I said, those are some of the ones that I have. Be the person who shows up to be the first one to volunteer. Be the person who shows up with loving hands to assist a caregiver. I have a lot of beautiful prompts. And so then I have these great wisdom words, which I have over 90, and they're all those really important words that we love that represent our values. So I have a list of those, things like compassion and love and delight and adventure and kindness and, laughter and mastery and miracles and, all of these wonderful inner qualities for people as well, communication skills, blessings, wisdom. And then I have these great beginning sentences. So people can say, once you find out about the prompt, I honor this about you because I can imagine or see how you, and I can feel your sense of inner qualities of.
Beautiful.
That you bring to the table with your human. And people get to do improv and make up a spontaneous honoring story.
Yes.
About the person in front of them.
I love that.
And it's kind of like, it's so funny. I realized, it's sort of like doing the honoring intuitive readings I've been doing my entire adult life and doing it in terms of improv. And I know I have to go visionary on all this because that's how I'm wired, a big picture girl. Nevertheless, this could be translated into so many languages.
Yes.
Here's the thing about being a peacemaker. My peacemaker is so happy about this. I can't tell you, my visionary and my peacemaker. We have to establish trust if we're ever going to have peace and justice. And how do we do that? We do it with communication. We do it with understanding, and all of that comes from honoring and appreciation.
Yes, it does. Absolutely. Thank you.
So I'm very, very excited about all these different programs. And I'll tell you, I am so excited to take my experience and draw to me these young, beautiful, techie people who want to go, I want a home-based business. Who doesn't want a home-based business where you can get dressed up and go out there and honor people and make a difference in the world?
Yes, absolutely. Well, we have about a few minutes left. And so, yeah, would in these last few minutes, would you maybe talk about the potentialities of having a home-based business with this? And maybe I think there's a possible scholarship that you're offering. So in these last few minutes, would you dive into that and before we come to a conclusion?
Yes. And I want to get some strategic partnerships like with Wyndham or Marriott, one of these big hotel chains. Perfect. They've got event spaces. I would like for them to offer event spaces for our people to be able to do some free events for nonprofits and for training. So, while they would be perfect to handle the whole thing, I mean, they can do the promo, they can do, every aspect of what needs to happen. I want people to do their own home-based business and have the tax advantages rather than just work for Hilton or Marriott or someone, but that could happen. I want people to have their own home-based business. I also thought about, going to a college or a university and having their people totally create the home-based business model for people and flash their beautiful design all over, the promotional materials. And with all of these, I could see having a national presence where, all of the entertainers have the opportunity to do all of the different kinds of events. And they have my video and chat support, and that they have the support of sponsors. So I want to create a scholarship for these people and hopefully get matching funds from corporate or private sponsors that go, hey, you want to give it away, girlfriend? I am going to match your stuff. We are going to print these things out and design these things. I mean, I can just imagine someone like Oprah or one of her angels going, yeah, you've got a lot of different aspects, and it takes a tribe. However, the power of having these tribes out there honoring improv and honoring award ceremonies thrills me to the core.
Oh my gosh, I can feel your enthusiasm and your passion and your visionary just seeping through this connection and just your passion around getting this out there, and just so many similarities between you and Oprah. And I just can't wait. I cannot wait till everyone gets their hands on this or everyone's life is impacted by this, because we truly need more honoring in our world, especially now more than ever as our world is exploding in light. I mean, more love. So I just want to take a moment to thank you for sharing your heart, sharing your vision, sharing your love with the world. You are such a visionary. You are a nurturer. Like I told you, you're a mother to all. And
nurture everybody.
you do. And this is such a beautiful way in which you can express it. So I just want to take the time to honor you and thank you for doing this interview today and sharing your gift with the world and getting this out there so other people can be impacted and begin to honor their deepest selves and share that light with everyone else. So thank you, Iris.
Thank you. And my email is mentor, mentor, at anonymous, ANONYMOUS, expressions with an S.com. So people can get in touch with me. They can look at some of the videos, the press releases. So I'm calling in you lovely people. I'm calling in my tribe to empower these wonderful people to get out there and make a huge difference in the world by honoring other people and honoring themselves. And I always say honoring and honesty are my best policy. And I also say that when you take your honoring and your laughter seriously, your life will absolutely transform.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Iris. Is there any closing notes as we have about a minute left? Or
I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope to make more videos, and contact me and let's talk.
Absolutely. Keep shining your light and lots of love. And thank you to Iris's audience and my audience for being here and being present today. We are so grateful and honored.
Thank you, Caitlin Lay.
Thank you. Mwah.